Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. It's 6 a.m. Here in Numancia, Aklan in the Philippines, and I'm gonna go on my walk, my morning walk. So it's quite a bit cloudy today because we're expecting another typhoon. It's called Typhoon Falcon, and it's supposed to be in the Philippine area of responsibility already, but I think they're expecting it here in our area late this evening or tomorrow, early tomorrow morning. So once we start getting rain, it'll probably rain for a few days. So I figure I better walk this morning again. This is back to my normal routine. Every morning I try to walk because there's nobody out here, so I feel safe walking around. Today I wanted to discuss my experience with Tricare, since I've gotten a lot of treatments this year using my Tricare insurance in the United States. Tricare is military insurance for us military retirees. Here in the Philippines, they have facilities that they call preferred and certified. The ones that are certified, they're easier to use because the hospitals that you go to, they do all the processing for you for Tricare. So really convenient, because all you have to do basically is pay the 25% copay, and then Tricare takes care of the 75%. And that's what happened when I went to Medical City Clark, if you can remember on our video. And that's what happened when in early February, when I went through all the tests over at the Medical City Clark in Angeles City. They have an office there. They actually have a Tricare office there. And there's a lady there. She was quite new. She had just replaced the person that was doing Tricare for a few years. So she was still trying to learn the process. But really helpful. You know, it's like, it really helps when the hospital processes the paperwork for Tricare, because you don't have to do anything. You just pay your 25% copay and you're good to go. And as far as my treatments over at the Medical City Clark, Tricare ended up paying close to $3,000 was the Tricare share. So that's all paid up, you know, since that was like in February. And then when I went to the Medical City Iloilo, because I decided to get my treatments in Iloilo City instead of Angeles City. The treatments there, so far, all the bills that Tricare had paid, and I think they paid all of it already, came out about close to $4,000 was the Tricare share. And then the ones when I started my radiation treatment, I started that in May. Most of that is paid off already by Tricare at the Medicus Cancer Institute. So most of my bills have already been paid, and we're only in July. I think there's a couple of more claims that are open, because for my treatments, because it was outpatient visits, I had to file them every single time. It's not like when you get admitted, you file it the date of admission and the date of discharge. But since it was all outpatient care, I had to file for every single day. Like the radiation treatments I had that's the guardhouse right there. I had 33 radiation treatments, so that's 33 claims that I had to file with the ones with Medicus Cancer Institute. and most of those are paid. I think about 5 or 6 that are outstanding still with them. And then also my prescriptions, because when I was going through chemo, I had to, oh, there's some chickens. You know, I had to had some medicine that I bought at Mercury Drug, and those amounted to close to about $1,000 that Tricare had paid. So really worked out. I mean, it's I know people have asked me, how's Tricare, was it hard and all that. I actually think it's pretty easy. You know, it's like when it's a copay part, of course it's easy because you just pay your copay and you're done. And even when I had to file it, really when I had to file it, you just have to have good supporting documents. And when I say good supporting documents, anything you'd receive from your doctor, like prescription, request for lab, any paperwork really, you know, you want to attach that to your claim. And also make sure you fill out that DD form 2486, very important. Sign that, date that, and then you should be good to go. And then if there's anything you miss, they're gonna send you a note reply anyway that you need additional documents. And from my experience anyway, it's been pretty easy. You know, it's like, you know, I have a medical background. I was medical administration when I was in the military for 20 years. So those things kind of are easy for me, you know. And I took IT in college for 4 years, so, you know, scanning, emailing, anything online doesn't comes easy to me. This is the front of our subdivision, and there's the Pudding Cafe. They're still closed because it's only past 6 a.m. You can see there's like a rooster here walking around, chickens, and there's the Camellia Aklan sign. Not many cars yet in the morning. The car there zooming. And there's a rooster and a chicken. So overall, you know, it's like I think it's easy to use Tricare in the Philippines. You know, it's like if you're gonna plan on using Tricare here in the Philippines, I don't think you have anything to worry. You're gonna get your money back. You know, whatever, if you have to pay up front, you know, Tricare will take care of you. They've gotten a lot better than in the past. You know, it's like when they say you should expect your money within 30 business days, they've been beating that with my claim. So really happy how that worked out. As far as Dazzle and I, you know, it's like my decision to stay in the Philippines and get treatment here. You know, people had questioned me about that too. And overall, you know, it's like I think I made the right decision. You know, it's like here, you know, it's like I just feel at home here, you know. Like especially now, recovery for me, I think it's going well. You know, it's like I'm at home. You know, it's like Dazzle's here, her family's here, we got our dogs. You know, it's like if I had gone to the US, or even if Dazzle could come with me to the US to get treatment, we would have had to stay at a friend's house or a family member's house. And with cancer, you know, it's like I know friends of mine had offered in the US, hey man, you know, you can stay with me and all that. It's easy to say that, but cancer's tough. You know, if you can imagine even your best friend or close friend staying with you and seeing that person suffer daily for months, you know, that could add stress to people. And people in the US already are stressed. You know, it's like that was one of the things that I had to consider. You know, it's like I know the people that I know in the US, they're already stressed. They got a lot of pressure of living in the United States. You know, it's like and that would be like a big burden, I think, to put on somebody that, hey, you know, it's like with my treatments, you know, the daily taking you to the hospital, or just seeing you, you know, just seeing you like down. I know for Dazzle, you know, it's like, I know that was hard on her, you know, just seeing me daily just struggle, you know, especially with chemo, you know, because you get the nausea, you got the upset stomach, you know, just a lot, you know, you have to go through a lot, and then to put that on a family member or a friend, I think that was just too much. So it worked out, you know, it's like, I'm happy with the decision, you know, staying here and getting my treatments here in the Philippines. One thing I wanted to add on this video, with PhilHealth, the PhilHealth, they call it PhilHealth insurance here in the Philippines, but really all it is a discount. And for me, I was paying 4,800 pesos, close to $100 a month, or a year, actually a year, for that discount card, the PhilHealth card. And actually it helped out, because I know with I didn't get to use the PhilHealth in Medical City Clark and Medical City Iloilo. They tried to explain to me like I wasn't covered with the membership that I joined, so I said no biggie, you know. But over at my radiation treatment, I mean, I saved, like, I would say close to 200,000 pesos, you know, close to $4,000 just having that card. And so it paid off, because I've been paying on that card like I said, about $100 a year. So that worked out. And now, since I have my person with disability card now, because I have cancer, I don't have to pay premiums anymore on that. I'm exempt from premiums from PhilHealth, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Also, that PWD card, you know, because that's a 20% discount on everything, really. All hospital care, prescription, you get 20% discount. And actually, if I got care at a government facility, I actually get free care, free medical care, if I wanted to, you know. But here in the Philippines, you know, it's like, it's best to get your care at a private hospital, because the government facilities here are lacking. One thing I wanted to say thank you to all that sent Dazzle and I money. You know, it's like during this, when I was going through treatments, you know, Dazzle and I would never ask for money, you know, because we save money for, we have an emergency fund. But there's just people that send us money because they're telling us, you know, they knew it would help, and it did. You know, it's not just the monetary value that when we got it, it's also like we were just touched, you know, every time somebody did that. You know, it's like somebody that some people haven't even met us, you know. It's like, and they're sending us money, and they'll just say, here's some money to help you with your bills, you know, that way you don't have to stress over money. And we didn't, you know. That was one of the nice things. It's like Dazzle and I had set aside money for this kind of emergency, you know. So we really didn't, we weren't trying to save money or anything like that. Was one thing. It's like I told Dazzle, this is the time not to worry about money. And that's why when we got the apartment in Iloilo City, you know, the apartment we got was like more than what we would have paid. I mean, it's more than our mortgage, double our mortgage here at Camellia. It was like the apartment with the utilities and all, cable and everything, was costing us like $600 a month. And our budget, since we've been living here in Camellia, is about $800 a month. Our mortgage is $200 a month. So, you know, I told Dazzle during that time, it's not the time for us to try to save. You know, it's like I wanted us to be very comfortable while we were in Iloilo City, because I know it was going to be a lot of stress already. And that's one of the things, you know, it's like I've always lived within my means. You know, I've never been an extravagant person. You know, it's like even now, you know, it's like we didn't buy our car until we can pay it off. You know, it's like cash for a brand new car. I wasn't gonna have payments. Same thing with our tricycle, motorbike. Everything we have is we pay cash, because it's like if you live simple, you know, it's like you don't have to worry so much about financial here in the Philippines, because you can live here in a small budget. Because, and people ask me that all the time. It's like you know, how much do I need, you know? And really, it's like, if you're coming here and you're in a budget, you could do it, you know. It's like, it's just, you're gonna have to adapt to the lifestyle here, you know. It's like things that you were doing in the United States or the country you're coming from, you probably can't do here, just because you know, if the lifestyle that you're used to, it's like spending more money. Here you really can save here, you know. It's like, especially here in the province, you know, it's like it's so cheap to live here. Very important to live within your means, you know. It's like of course you can get a bigger house, you can build a mansion here, you can have a SUV, big cars, but you know, if you can afford it, you know, that's fine. But a lot of people here get in trouble because they try to live like that and they really can't afford it. Yesterday, Dazzle and I went to Calibo, and we had gotten that arroz caldo. I had an order of arroz caldo, and I had that for lunch and dinner. So I was like really encouraged, you know, really, that's like the first substantial food that I've eaten in like over a month. So that was like really encouraging. Really picked up my spirits, and I could actually taste a little bit of it. So it's a good sign. I think I'm really on my way to recovery. So everything is good here, you know. Appreciate all the support, a lot of thoughts and prayers to Dazzle and I. You know, we're forever going to be grateful. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you in the next video.